Hi, happy Sunday. Um, so we are going to, you can probably hear my kids screaming from the other room. So this will be great. Um, but we are going to stay in our third eye this week. So if you listened last week, that activation was for our third eye. And that's really that ethereal consciousness and what um, I'm going to share is that that is where we're going to stay this week. And the energy is asking that we use that ethereal consciousness to see. And I think a lot of times when we think about our third eye um, and our pineal gland, we think about seeing, right? And visibly seeing with our eyes. But right now, what they're wanting us to see are our patterns that are no longer serving us. This is going to be in preparation for the retrogrades, in preparation for the full moon, that we open our eyes to the patterns that are being presented before us and that we work through them, release them, or um, find some type of resolution is what I'm getting for them, so we can put them there and move forward. And just that is kind of just all about this energy is patterns, eyes, seeing the patterns, healing the patterns. Yeah, that's everything that they wanted to get through about the patterns and seeing. Um, so we're just going to kind of jump right into just healing. We'll do a little bit of light language first to call forth the patterns, and then we're going to heal patterns for those that know what patterns are being presented that they're seeing. And then we're going to also do a little light language for bringing forth the patterns if you have not seen them yet, and ask that they come forward, that they present themselves, either in your mind's eye, in your dreams, um, through geometric shapes and patterns, through any symbolism that would make sense to you that correlates to those patterns. So we're going to heal. We're going to um, bring forth the patterns, and for those that don't see them yet. And then lastly, we are going to let them go. For anybody that also knows what those patterns are, we're going to let them go. So we'll just jump right into it. Ga oi tino oi ku I sha da 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 na tu oi shi da 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 o shi I ku tu 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 sit ne tu o shi nat ut kaji shi ut dat kut it sut nat ut kat ut sanat ut shata mata ut kutsu tu tu da 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 ku tu su tu ne so ti u ku u sa ne tu 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 shi ka tu 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 ni sa ku ti ni ku sutukatirisha, ututukushini, itutu, kuusutu, isituku, usutu, niti, ishu, katirishi, ituku, wadade. Ne otu uka, etsitu uni ishi, ituku, usitide, eku, usitutu, ushi, kusitiri, sutukutiri, situtade, ku, usututade, shu, ututade, usutu, utikishi, it's so good, so to Ushiki, so to take Natito Shoko, what did it show to that? Was that to do? She go to the so go to the it's so good today. Show the kitty, so to do not that it's to go to the go to Okay. So that was our healing of the patterns, and now we're going to move through identifying our patterns. So we're going to then I'm like being thrusted forward. So that's where we're heading. So go ai nai go ai sai nai dai u ka nu na e se u go oi nai da u ka ai ne e ke u ko oi na da u ko o sana da u ko o kono o ko oi ne e. So they're asking, we're just going to be really mindful of anything that's coming forward right now, because this is the identification of the patterns that you are calling forth, that you need to continue to work on prior to just the energy, that the new energy, the retrograding energy, the full moon energy, to prepare for release. So we're gonna just pay attention to anything that's coming forward. Nai ke ne o kai. Yep. Kudo dai nei. Koi sanana ga adana a. Ko ona te e ke e todo oishi I ne uku. Ka e ne e shu u ka ana e ko. Ke e ne uishi I ko oi ne I ki I do u. Ke ne e sa da na ai e ko o. Ke e ne e I ko e sai ne e ko. Ke e ne e to oi nai ka e to oi ai ke e. Kai soi na te tau ki e ni I ko. Ko ona da ai e, ko ona da ka adoi shi inu u, ko si inu u da ai di I ko ona da ni I ko ui shi I na na ato o, koi sa na 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 o. Okay, so now we're going to move into the last part, and we're just going to ask that you call forth any of the patterns that you have been working through, and we're going to call them forward, and or any other patterns that you're identifying that you're having some challenges with letting go of. Yep, nice. Yep, nice. Ui, nice. Kui sainadu kaine ki inu ni. All right, so call them forth, and um, we'll be letting go of them. And while we're letting go of them, I want you to envision, I'm just seeing like streams coming out, like all these different like chords and strings. Imagine like it's a really bad analogy, but I don't know if anybody played with Play-Doh before, but when you did like the Play-Doh hair shop and you stuck the Play-Doh inside the little head and then you pushed it through and all the squigglies were coming out of the head like for hair. So we're going to imagine that, but not out of our heads, but just out of our bodies, that these streams are going to be released and let go of. I think the visuals I get are that's a particular one, but we'll go with it. So we're going to be releasing all of those that you might have had challenges with completely letting go of yourself, or that you have been working on, and now that we're meeting today is the time to finally let go of the rest of it. Okay. So na ito o siya man te ko te man chi te o te chika te aisha I te aisha I te o shaka te o sha I ku te isha da no o te chika te do de ke te o sha te do ka te isha ka te do ke te ku te chika te do isha te do ke te chika te chi to ka te chika te do ka te no te sho ku te chika te do te ku te chika te do de ko te ne o shaka te ku te chika te do te do ke te shi do ko te do sha te o chika te do ka te ku shi do ko te chika te do to shi ka te do sha to ka te 그때들이 그때들이 그때도 그때들이 그때들이 그시 도도 그시 도도 그시 하다요 저 하다요 저 진짜 도도 도시 저거 그시 도도 그시 그때들이 그때들이 또 그때들이 도도 그시 저 그때들이 그때도 그시 도도 그시 그때들이 또 그때들이 We have let go of some of those other patterns. Um, and know that patterns will continue to come forward. Um, it's just part of our healing process that even though we feel like we're letting go of so many different lessons, programming, patterns of behavior, like all of those things, know that we're constantly being presented with them to continue to work through. So I know it feels like we do a lot of releasing, clearing, healing, and that's just kind of the state that we're in right now, is releasing, clearing, healing, releasing, clearing, healing, and letting go is for some people it's more a representation of letting go, which is kind of connects back to that solar plexus and your power center, and standing in your own power to release those things that are no longer serving you. I'm just trying to check and see if there's any other work that needs to be done today for everyone, including myself. Um, no, work is done. So we are done for today. Thank you. Um, we're going to be moving into our throats next week. I'm actually feeling a little hoarse right now. So um, and that I wasn't hoarse before I started this. So I feel like we're gearing up to kind of work here as well. So hopefully next week, they'll show me this week what we're going to be doing in our throat chakra. Um, yeah. Anyway, have a great Sunday. Thank you for watching. You have no idea how much it means to me that you take time out of your day to listen to these activations, and I am incredibly grateful, and thank you. I appreciate you, and it is my honor to assist on your journey, through your journey. It's my honor, and I'm just happy to be a part of each and one of your journeys that I get to touch. Thank you again. Have a great Sunday, and I will check you out next week. Thank you.